Hi guys, it's Nellie from the Kitchen 6 podcast. I decided to do Vlogmas, yay! So this is my first video, it's December 1st, and I have a couple of bits and bobs to show you, and some Happy Mail, and some other shenanigans, and yeah. So we are actually in my kitchen, because I am making peppermint chocolate sauce, so that I can put it in my coffees, because one of my greatest loves for the holiday season is peppermint mochas. And I'm not going to go to Starbucks every day. I'm tired. I want to do this in my kitchen. So I'm just made a simple recipe. I just made it up myself. It's a basic sauce recipe. But so I started with 100% unsweetened cocoa. I use the Ghirardelli. Can anybody say that word? Yeah, I can't say it. And then I put in just some regular organic sugar. So I used a half a cup of the cocoa and a cup of the sugar, and I whisked it together in a little saucepan. And then I added a whole can of organic coconut milk and put it on high until the coconut milk was starting to melt, and then I turned it down to like medium, because the coconut milk was fairly solid except for the water parts. So once that started to melt, I then added one more thing, which is the peppermint. So this is actually peppermint schnapps, not peppermint extract. I know, but there's not going to be any alcohol in the finished product, because it's going to simmer for quite some time while it reduces. So once I added the alcohol, I put it on a low simmer so that it was bubbling fairly frequently, and I've been stirring it occasionally, I don't know, every couple of minutes, and scraping down the sides so that all of that gooey goodness that's left on the sides as it reduces is actually in the sauce at the end. So it's actually, I've just finished doing the simmer. I think it simmered for like half an hour, and it's just cooling right now. So once it cools, it should thicken up a little bit more, and I should have this lovely syrupy sauce to put in my coffees in the morning with no booze in it, because you have to boil it down for quite a while, so the booze should be gone and there should be no booze flavor. And it's just, I don't have a concentrated extract, so I used what I had, which is pretty much what I do most of the time. You know me. Anyway, so while we're letting that cool so I can show you the finished product later, I will go have a seat and I'll show you my knitting. Okay. Bye guys. This is the disco cupcake tree with all of our little handmade ornaments and special things that we've purchased over the years. And this is our naughty elf trying to get into my son's first day of his advent calendar. He says that we have an elf that's from the South Pole. Disco cupcakes. Hi guys. So since we're waiting for the sauce to cool, I thought I would show you my progress on the Zanoni, which I showed you in my podcast this week. That hello, Pepper Dog, lay down. Yes, I know, I'm talking to the electronics again. Lay down. Lay down. In your bed. Good girl. Stay. Okay. So, I thought I would show you the progress in my Zanoni. Sorry for the dog interruption. So, I was about here when I showed you. That might even be a little further than I was. So, but I put a marker there when I remembered to a little while later. So I've gotten to the straight knitting in the back, and here I'm actually I made some decreases because the person I'm making for it has really wide shoulders, but she's very small the rest of her. So I'm making some adjustments so that it will actually fit her. Okay, so I finished the whole lace panel for the back, which was, it looks like a lot of knitting, but it was way less knitting than it was before. Like I had done nearly the whole back. Yeah, it was just crazy. And then I picked up for the front shoulder bits. So on the pattern, there's the front shoulder bits are lace too. And I picked up for the front left bit. And I'm making good progress on that. So that's pretty much what I've done today. I made hot cocoa for the kids earlier, making some chocolate syrup for myself. Yeah, it's been pretty chill around here. So I've also got some yarny things to show you because, like I mentioned before, I had my knit picks come in literally right after I finished podcasting. Yeah. So, and then I also stopped by my local yarn shop, where I got to meet one of the dyers local to me. I have one of her yarns. I'll show it to you another time. I didn't get it out to show you. But her name is Megan, and she is Little Fish Knits. Yeah. Anyway, she's on Instagram. I think it's Little Fish Knits on Instagram. And she has an Etsy shop, and she stocks yarn at my local yarn shop as well. I just happened to be there when she came in, and yeah, it was kind of cool. She's also a podcaster. Again, Little Fish Knits is her podcast. But that was my first time ever meeting another podcaster. I kind of fangirled just a little, not a whole lot, just a little. Anyway, so I'll put the pictures of the yarn that I got from Knit Picks and the yarn that I got from my local yarn shop. The blue, the one that I got from my local yarn shop that's in a cake, it's for, I think I'm gonna make a motorcycle gator pattern with some cables maybe. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my first pattern. It's a motorcycle gator pattern. So anyway, I hope that you guys are having a fabulous, fabulous day. And I'll get back with you in a few minutes for the sauce so you can see the finished product. All right, here's the yarn, guys. So I have allowed the chocolate sauce to cool. So I just wanted to give you a look at what it actually looks like. So it's not completely cool, but it's mostly cool. You can see it's pretty thick. So what I've got here is I've got a jar and a funnel and a lid. I've also got a spatula and then a spoon, just because I think I wanted to show you how thick it was. So let me take the whisk out of there and then show you how thick, and isn't that lovely? So that will go really nicely in coffees. All of the booze, all of the schnapps should have been boiled out. Yep, doesn't taste like alcohol. If you're worried, you can just let it sit longer and the alcohol will boil off. There's still a little bit of the, no, that's mostly just peppermint. It's not alcohol. Anyway, don't mind my rambling. So I'm just going to, I don't know if you'll be able to see this without my iPad falling over. Anyway, so I'm just gonna use the funnel kind of as a bracketer and dump the sauce into this jar. Most of it fits. There's a little bit that's not gonna fit. I guess I'll just have to eat that, huh? So yeah. So, and then I will put on the lid. And there I have a jar of chocolate sauce for my coffees for the whole month. Yay! I don't know if it's gonna last a month. It'll probably last like maybe 2 weeks tops. But so I am going to probably add some just coconut milk to this and make myself a hot cocoa. So I hope you guys have a great first day of December, first day of the holiday season, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye guys.